Today's sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams. And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's get it. I made rock on any block. My pillow keys, my pillow socks.
Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Okay.
First down, Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got
he got Najee Harris, huh?
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. First carry for Najee Harris. Well, this, the second meeting of these two teams. You might recall they met back in week 5. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. So from the 36 now, first and 10. To throw is Wilson. Complete. Smith has it. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were fantastic a week ago when that win over Houston.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long, step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
From the 39, Wilson. That swung out wide to Harris. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll buy some time right.
You gotta be kidding me, Jeremy.
This is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards.
Come on, Jeremy.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
First down, and they go back to Harris. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Good job. He's on it.
Picked off inside the 5. And the Seahawks are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent
Do
the
that right
entire
to
week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't
Now
totally shy
Jeremy
away
Kill
from
won't play
throwing the
defense
football.
around that ball.
But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. After the turnover, here's Herbert. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, may not be up.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
I don't know why Kiki.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
All the time.
Now the Iowa State product, it's Kene Nwangu. And this will be a Seahawks first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Where my play at?
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say?
Okay.
Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. From the 36, Herbert. Forced out to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket.
He got
Realized he
benched
had
for
nothing. Just
pretty
chucked it
good.
free.
Yeah,
He's
look
not
to find
wrong.
another down, right?
3rd and 2, Herbert.
There you
Toward
go.
the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says
probably
the
had a
side
touchdown. I
judge.
didn't even
And that's
see
good
it.
enough for a first down.
Yup, I
Really
did.
been an ideal
I
start
had right
for
there
them.
at the
They
tight
get
end.
the turnover
I
on
was
the
sure we
opening
getting that
possession. Now
first
here they are moving the
down.
ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels
I
good.
was so busy
but
trying to
on
get
their
that
side of
first
the field, all
down.
they're thinking is, finish this drive off, because they took it away, right? So now you got them back in the
that
heels a little
crazy.
bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Where's that one? Yeah.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On the give is
That's all we
Nwangu.
need is 3
And they
yards.
get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert.
Dot. Touchdown.
There's a diving catch, and he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Anthony Schwartz with touchdown number 12 on the year. As his guys are first,
and that's how you do it.
Here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker
Seen that cover too.
Man,
whatever that was, a mile away.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
All right, let's see what he's going to do. He might go with 2 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Probably I formation. If he goes I formation, I'm definitely going 3-4-4-3. I might go 6-1. Depending on... Oh, he going to bunch. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do this. Let's put Bradley. I like Bradley. And then
set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone.
Yep. We are one.
But that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about,
we are
got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it?
Put Brad inside.
6 yards left on 2nd down. Wilson.
Really on that. Come on.
Steps away to his left.
Oh, why do you? I should never left it. I should have never left it. I should never left it.
A gain of 4 last play.
I should never left it. But that was the perfect play.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing.
I messed the money up on that one, bro. Let's man up the tight end.
Now it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right.
Good D. Was that Khalil Mack?
So he'll throw it away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it. And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it.
We are one. We are one.
2nd and 10.
We are one.
Play action. It's Wilson.
We on that. Good job. Good defense, guys.
Well, to me, there was no question about the intent there, and I think he was a little fortunate that the penalty flag didn't come out for grounding. But he'll get away with it and get another shot on 3rd down.
If he does that, we're going to have to put Other on the curl since Other going to be on the hard flat for 20 yards.
They face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
We good.
Wilson will throw again.
Oh, pick. Give me that.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off.
There you go. Yes, sir.
It's a touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
A free safety.
Why we treat each other this way.
Great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your
silly games we play.
I just never was.
We are one. We are one.
Next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they gave up the
We
pick
are
6.
one.
And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback,
That's another one. That's another one. They trying to sell on you, boy. We are one. They trying to sell on you. They trying to sell. They trying to sell.
Now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score.
Whoever's watching, is the quality good?
Those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch.
Spread it
All
out.
evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Give me that.
And for the third time here in this half,
We
it's
are
intercepted.
one.
Picked off here the 32. And his guys are
We
going to get
are
the football
one.
at the 28-yard line. He's had a fantastic
We are
rookie season,
one.
made a lot of lovely throws, but that
See, I
wasn't
want to
one
throw
of
to
them.
Darnell Mooney, but he always underperforms. And plus, he got somebody that got
Easier
good
for he and
man.
his teammates to accept
And that makes
throw,
me so mad every
because for the
time.
most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Oh, that was so
And
dangerous.
it's
That was so
incomplete.
dangerous.
Oh, the coverage a little too good there.
I
And
always do
second
something
down.
stupid.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking
We
right
are
now. They take over the
one.
ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their
Maybe I
hip
need to start
pocket.
about my old
But they've got
R&B.
to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3
Get
points
off
at the
me.
end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
And down inside the 15 he goes.
I might not have to trade him. Since
His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
Now it's Nwangu.
First
And he
down.
will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kene Nwangu with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will
Can you
start
keep
here
up?
at the 25.
Baby boy, you making me lose my breath. Baby boy, you ain't making my breath. Baby boy.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield.
I knew it. Nope. You got somebody right there.
Points back on one drive. You're not. And last
Maybe
time
if he
I
would
looked
have
to
bullet
start first
passed it,
half,
he probably would have
I'm
got
not
that
saying
off.
you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force
Let me
everything
look out for
either.
those type of plays. I might have to run cover 4 pawns and maybe man up something.
So following the
Maybe,
incompletion,
no,
here's
spread this
2nd and
out.
10 from the 25.
Man him up. We good, we good, we good. If he don't move his running back, we straight, we straight.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Buying time to his left.
Ah, good play, good play.
Again, he
Good play.
targets more. This one is complete. And he'll go out near midfield.
Matter of fact, you
at
can do
the
that again. I know
49.
what we do.
When you struggle on offense,
That's
you're
cool,
looking
that's
for
cool.
anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams.
Because I could have played it underneath and had my hard flash, which was already set to 20 on that one.
Maybe that'll help them as they head
He
towards
would
the
have already
half.
been right there. So, matter of fact, that's what we're going to do.
Now Wilson on first down. Flush to his right.
Yes,
Got the
sir.
connection here to
Oh.
Bourne. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Oh, good play.
Wilson's throw complete there to Moore. And that'll wind
Exactly
up
why I
moving
should
the
just
chains
play
again
middle.
as the tackle's gonna be
Exactly
made
why.
at the
That just proved
Seahawks
my point that I should
31-yard
just play
line.
middle.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone
This DJ more
coverage.
than has
So
3
timing
receptions
is
for
everything.
75
This time
yards.
he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
This offense
see
finding
this.
its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah. Press it.
Now it's
Underneath.
Wilson.
He got him. He got him. I knew it.
And he'll find Thielen on the right side.
He had Adam
And he'll be
Thielen this
taken
whole
down after
time.
a pickup of about 7 as the
Since
clock will
when?
stop here for the 2-minute warning.
I might need to change my zone adjustments.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger.
I knew it. I knew it. I freaking knew it. I knew
stuck
it.
with me in this booth, and he's miles
That's what
away
we're
and
gonna do.
smiling.
And happy.
I got an
This has
idea.
been a nice answer to the touchdown drive
Let's do
against them
this.
a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished
Man
the
up
tempo.
there.
A
Man
nice
up there.
throw there, and they're putting together a
Put
very
Caleb
strong
right here.
drive as a response.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on
I
first
knew that was gonna
down. He's
happen.
got Smith here.
He can have that. He can have that.
Touchdown, Rams.
And he got room for
Irv
it.
Smith Jr., his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Rams are able to draw
That's
a
on
bit
me.
closer.
That's on me. I should have, after seeing that thing, I should have put Caleb Farley in the curl flat for 10-yard season right there. And he got flat there.
To kick this one away.
Would he lag?
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead,
He's
now
lagging
maybe
a little bit,
opening
though.
the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Herbert.
Oh, I threw it. I threw it.
Yannick Ngakoue make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. That's a step in the right direction defensively here because you're facing this sizable deficit. They're going to need more plays like that. A good sack, though. Good effort there.
And what you're hoping is, as you said, a step in the right direction, and that means it's something to build on. So you get the first one, and hopefully that can ignite them, and now they can make a few more plays and get back into this game.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw pulled in by Schwartz. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
You know what I mean.
And defensively going with a dime set, 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. Back to throw here, Herbert. And that's
So
complete.
tough.
Albert Okwuegbunam. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Maybe I should have stopped him going up.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Handoff right side to Wangu. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
Hopefully I don't lag on this
So
kid.
with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. Butker's kick here is good. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So we've come upon halftime with the visiting Seahawks. They're out in front. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll start on the ground here with Nwangu. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Handoff here to Nwangu.
Oh, my God.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. He gets it complete to Harris. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. Being chased out left. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. Well, look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Wilson's going to hold on to it. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Troy Pride. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates You're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Here's Nwangu. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Jonathan Jones there to make the stop. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Here's Herbert. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Yeah, that's a nice job there defensively to blanket those receivers on 3rd down. And as a quarterback, all you can do is just loft one toward the bench. Not too close, mind you, and live to punt the football.
Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Oh, that's on me.
That's fielded at the 8-yard line. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also
Sorry about that.
put it in the end zone that it's
Sorry
supposed
about
to be
that.
in, all right? The end
Sorry
zone
about
trying to
that.
score.
Sorry about that.
Here,
Sorry about that.
Is take care of the
Sorry
football,
about that.
and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
His throw incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Wilson. Flushed out right. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. They find some open field here. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing again here, Wilson. This one to Bourne out on the left side. And the ball is knocked out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. Wilson. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Mack. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Marlon Mack, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Isabella not going to risk a return here, and they'll start at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now all of a sudden we've got an interesting game here. You just saw them go down and score a touchdown. And what was a comfortable lead at halftime, it's down to a 2-score game.
And so the obvious thought is they've got to ramp things back up again. Got to get the offense into high gear. But we've seen this before. When you've kind of been in shutdown mode for a while thinking that you're okay, it's hard to mash the gas again and have everything work perfectly. They've got to fashion together a good drive right here and now.
Because defensively, got to be feeling confident. They haven't allowed a point this half. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Herbert back to the air. That's complete. Okuebunam. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
On 1st down, they'll run with Nwangu. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action. It's Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 8. Now it's Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
Alright, we gotta get a stop.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nice run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Second down and 8. Here's Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Harris. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
A great job there, and that old cliche, taking what the defense gives you, comes right into play. Nothing too out of the ordinary about the throw. Just a little dump off over the middle. But what is out of the ordinary is what he did with it after the catch. Not only did he grab the ball, but how about the significant yardage he picked up after he pulled it in?
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again is Wilson. Going back to Moore. This time he's got him complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. And the Seahawks defense gets to him and they bring him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. Sliding out of the pocket. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this one is incomplete. They had to go before with such little time remaining. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
8 yards to go on second down. They're going to pass here with Herbert. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Cordray Tankersley with a pick. And the Rams are right back in this football game. All likelihood this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, two-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the shotgun, Wilson. That one going to be off target and incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Third down, Wilson. Flush to his right. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So the victory here for Seattle. And this coaching staff, CD, I think you'd agree, pleased with this overall effort.
Oh, I think they're more than pleased, right? They've got to look at each other like, wow, we just pulled this one off in a big way. Great job of motivating, even better job of game planning. They were facing a top 10 defense, so they had to make sure that everything was buttoned down, and they had it ready to go, and their guys executed.
Yeah, they were concerned not only about moving the ball through the air, but also on the ground, but both really started to come in sync. So for the Seahawks, they remain in the hunt for a first-round bye as they